about this realm of the thought of science and the fact that it's inaccessible to our default human correlation with the world. We saw how Mayasu's approach to answering the question of speculative realism, how can thought access something that's not the product of the relation between the subject and the object, went through the definition of correlationism and through a certain rationalism. It unveiled an absolute necessity, the necessity of contingency, that's not a necessary entity or a necessary law, but the contingency of all entities and the absence of all law. The work of Brassier, I think, has many points in common with Mayasu's identification of correlationism as a central problem. He also has in common with Mayasu the making of what, up until a certain point, for philosophy had seemed like a deficiency in thought, making it into a positive exploratory tool. In Brassier's case, the theme that he concentrates on in the history of thought is nihilism. Now, nihilism perhaps seems rather passé, rather toothless. It's not something that excites us necessarily. We associate it with kind of moody teenagers, goths. It's kind of like a black leather jacket. Like at one time it signified some kind of danger, but now it's just worn by middle-aged men who write boring essays on Nietzsche. But Ray's point about nihilism is that philosophy itself has participated, has colluded in the defanging of this notion, this situation of nihilism. And so he acknowledges that nihilism has this kind of hackneyed quality about it. But he sets out to undo the domestication of nihilism and to posit nihilism as a positive principle rather than as a danger